Going live. We'll do it live. I forgot to do this. Dang, forgot to hit a button. Oh, here it is. Oh, well, we're a little delayed. I forgot to do low latency, so we're a little quicker on the responses. But it looks like it's like a 10-second delay. What's up, Kim? There's that solitary couple. All right. Where are we? 9 a.m. So market is opening in 30 minutes, and stimulus passed last night for the 600 and the 900 billion. So it's looking very good. Just getting things started. We're going to get the coffee going. Stocks I'm watching today. I just got into BTWN. I'm watching, obviously, Fisker Whisker, Ride, Pershing, IVR, XL, GBTC, Absolera. Still watching that to build a position. It's still falling down. When's that going to turn around? I don't need these headphones. So I only put these on because last time I blew out the microphone because I screamed when my stock went through the roof. So if you're wearing headphones, just get ready to pull away. Or, I mean, pull out the headphone things if I scream. All right. Where was I? I need a checklist for these streams. But it's looking good. So I'm going to try and do a stream every Monday. 9 to 10. So from 9 to 9:30, pre-market, and then 9:30 to 10, it's going to get a little crazier because the market's going to open and things are going to get a little nutty. Because when there's money to be made, people go crazy. And I'm not just a video guy. I don't just do videos. I actually trade. So I will get nuts. Let's get the coffee going before the market opens. So I got a bunch of your stocks that you mentioned on the post. So I will be looking at your stocks at the end of the stream, which will be done at 10. So towards the end of the stream, I'm gonna look at your stocks and see what's going on. Uh-oh, it's a wet spoon. Can't put a wet spoon in here. Damn it. All right, so pre-market. What's going on pre-market? Let's see. All right. Still holding, 1720. Think I'm in at 1740. It's okay, just starter position. BFT. Holding the trend still. Looking good. Pershing gapping up pre-market. Listen, we're almost in the new year. Bill Ackman, he's waiting. He's just waiting for the new year to say, hey, we're teaming up with SpaceX or Robinhood or some big bank, Bloomberg, someone. He's waiting. He already knows. He's just waiting for the new year so he doesn't get hit with taxes. We're going to get the coffee going, and then things are going to get a little crazy by 9:30. So if you're just now joining, I wouldn't leave. 25 minutes till market opens. I have a few tabs open here. So we got Trumpy Trump. We're going to keep refreshing him, see if he mentions, the market's going through the roof or anything about the stimulus. Good news on relief bill. Old news, nothing new there. I got this little trending area. See if we're getting updates. So they're going to vote on the extra $2,000 today. I'm sure everyone wants that because they all spend all their money on Christmas gifts and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah. They're broke. So this $2,000 would be nice. I think it would hurt the dollar, but we don't care. It's not going to affect us, right? So 2,000 stimulus checks will be voted on today, it looks like. We're going to see if Trump signs it because it's going to be stuffed with a whole lot of pork, turkey, and chicken. A bunch of weird little snippets in there, little cliff notes. These politicians saying they want funding to research chipmunks in the Andes. Who's going to pay for that? So Trump sees that. He goes, why would I pay for chipmunks in the Andes? We're talking about 2,000 stimulus for the people. What is all this? Protecting bats in caves because of Catwoman. There's a lot of weird laws in the stimulus. It makes no sense. They stuffed it. It's called the pork. So a lot of those weird laws in there, like studying different languages in Iran and, I don't know, learning how to walk in the snow in Russia. A lot of weird little laws in there. But we're going to see if he can look past the weirdness and implement the 2K. If we got 2K, I don't know if it's 2K total or 2K on top of the 6. That'd be 2,600. So that's a little confusing. Not a lot of clarity, but we're going to keep checking. Just check Yahoo. While we're still in pre-market hours. Vaccine news. Oh, I can't say the word vaccine because YouTube don't like it. Nothing yet. Just keep an eye on pre-market. Spirit. Only up 40 cents after that 6 hunch. Not impressive. All right. Coffee's mixed up. Let's add some ice. Get the ice going. I thought airlines would be up a little bit more today, but they're not. They haven't left the runway yet. All right, let's get this going. This is important. All right. So, yep, Spirit broke a major trend line down. Not good. So we could just delete this. See if we can find some new support. Probably there. Probably mid-23s it could fall to, but I don't know. All right, Pershing. Pershing is looking good. Let's find some trend lines on Pershing. Right there. Simple. Now, question is it going to break out up or bounce on that trend line again? That'd be nice. But no news, so it could bounce around. Hopefully it doesn't break this trend line. If it breaks trend line, it's going straight to Portville. Probably somewhere down there. Or there. 2 areas to test, but Bill Ackman, he don't play. He got a lot of money. Ride. What's going on with EV? So, Ride. Look at these waves on Ride. These waves are crazy. Coffee's hitting. Absolera. So, I'm doing a video on Absolera coming out any day. Absolera. Listen, we all wanted Absolera when it was in the 20s. I said I would pay for it in the low to mid 30s. As you can see, oh, that's my analysis that I did already. Let me delete that. So as you can see, this thing is just downtrending. No reason to buy it right now. People still think it's overvalued. Still trending down. It's getting tighter. As you can see, the trend is getting tighter. So this thing needs to start the half pipe. So if we could do this half pipe, I'll be buying in. But until then, this could be a good area to test. Somewhere in here. If it could follow that half pipe, stay on the skateboard, it could head up. But Absolera, people want it in the 30s and the high 20s. I don't know if that's going to happen, so that's why I took a small position here in the low 40s, and I'm waiting to add and then go heavy into this for when it starts to head up. But it could be here, but I think that there's more downside. I don't know if they want to let 40 break, but as of yet, there has been no indication of this thing turning around. None. Tried here, broke through here. Tried here, broke through, tried here, here, here. It just keeps steadily downtrending, not looking good. So Absolera, I'm going to drop a video on my full thoughts on that and when I think it's the best buy. But as of right now, it's still downtrending. No reason to buy yet. And I'm going to keep watching it. Grayscale. A lot of big buys coming in on this one. Zoom out. This thing's holding a nice trend. Broke out. Could come down. I'll buy this thing in the 25s. Low 26s. If the coins keep going up, the arcade coins. But just watching for now. Bridgetown. Gapped up. 1620 gapped up to 1720. Just took a new little position in that. Insego. This thing's just on a tear. This thing's holding beautifully. Holding very nicely. Fisker Whisker. Listen, Fisker is my biggest EV position right now. Last stream I did, this little box, this was an indicator that it was at a bottom. And look at it. Through the roof. Pulled down. Now, typically, I don't think there was no news. Oh, no, that was the magnet deal. Pretty sure that's what that was. That's why it rocketed. So, a lot of profit taking, almost a 50% pullback. So, it could start to curl here, which I will add into strength and ride it up. But if it breaks the trend, it could continue to fall down. We got some support. Boom. Boom. So, we're just going to watch. We're going to see how it reacts today. It's gapping up a good old 3 pennies right now. So, it's slightly waking up. It's a little tired. It needs a little more coffee. Like me. Oh, yeah. All right. 16 minutes till market opens. Let's keep a look on stimuli. Do a little refresh. Oh. I smoked your 2000 stimulus check. Is that his name? Oh, okay, here we go. On Monday, the House will vote to increase payments to individuals from $600 to $2,000. All right. So it wouldn't be the 6, it would be the 2K. All right, Trumpy Trump, what you gonna do? Oh, these guys are dancing. They're having a good time. They're waiting for that stimulus check. So, I don't know if anyone knows where to watch the stimuli live. Let me know. That would be perfect. But I don't know where to go. I'm just going to keep Googling. All right. Pre-market, not doing much. I thought there'd be a little bit more of a reaction. Let's delete all this. XL. I just did a video on XL the other day. Last night. Look at it. Gapping up. XL is hybrid. They install hybrid systems into commercial fleet trucks. So they're bridging the gap between gas and EV. Middleman. It could be good. Could be good. Ride. Woo! 2.5. See, Ride, I think, had a bigger sell-off when it ran up. Ride's chart's different than Fisker Whiskers. So, Ride's actually gapping up nicely. I'm still in Ride. Not as big as a position as Fisker Whisker, but this thing could turn around. Might be able to form a head and shoulders, do a nice little run up to 23, and then come down. So we're going to see what happens there. Listen, the key is you don't want to watch too many stocks. So, yes, stimulus will juice the markets, especially with 2K. I mean, maybe not immediately, because people are going to be like, uh-oh, it's too much money they're giving people. But all that money's going to pour into retail. People are going to be buying up Apple, Walmart, online, Amazon. Everything's going to go crazy. Well, what else do you do with it? You don't just burn the money. You got to spend it. So, stocks are going to go nuts. I don't think the 2K is going to pass. I don't think so. I'm happy with whatever. I'm just watching. I'm just riding the waves. Don't get too attached to any one stock unless you love the stock, you know a lot about it, which is what I try to do. Some traders, they just look for trending, what's hot, and they're bouncing all over. Buy this, sell it, buy this, sell it. They don't even know what the company is. So I like to focus on a handful of stocks and know a lot about it. And I'll just invest in those and hopefully make a lot of money in those stocks. I don't want to bounce around too much because then I'm just playing pure technically. I don't even know what the company is. I buy a stock, I make 10% on it, and it tanks. And then I find out it's a shoe company, and they said they were announcing a new technology. You can't do tech with shoes. So, I like to focus on stocks that I know a lot about. So, just watching a select few. I'm in EV, tech. I'm still in airlines. A few REITs. I'm going to pull out of airlines eventually and move more to EV and tech. But anything that shows promise. I'm in a lot of SPACs. SPACs are through the roof. Speaking of SPACs, what are you doing, Bridgetown? 1723 up 6%. Pershing 2%. Let's clear out all these little waves. All right, 12 minutes till market opens. I guess I can look at some of your stocks. Thoughts on Fubo? Fubo? Good old Fubo. This thing is heading straight to Putville. Fubo TV. I think I've had them. I think I used them before. Crazy run up. What was with the run up? Why'd they go flying? Did they add a new network or something? But they went straight up. Look at that. Double. Wow. In like a week. Jeez, triple. Yeah, it ran up too aggressively. Too fast. So that's why you're getting the major sell-off. Listen, you want a slow climb. You want slow, nice climbs like this? There's no major sell-off. You'll have little sell-offs like this. Little guys. When you have a major run-up, you're going to have a major sell-off. So, they're probably going to try and find a bottom somewhere. They're trying right here, but most likely it won't hold. I don't know. I don't think any of this is going to hold. I don't know the news. I don't know why it jumped. $8 price. $8 price tag of Fubo. Did I read that? Oh. What's up, Android? You're in the Discord. Motley Fool. MViz. Alright, LiDAR. I like that. LiDAR. Wow, look at this run up. From 2 to 10. Microvision. Nasty. Nasty run up. Jeez. This is probably where all the big boys bought. And then this is where the Robin Hooders bought. It happens. It happens. See, it ran up somewhat smoothly here. Very aggressive sell-off. This actually could probably hold if it closes the gap. So you all know these gap closes, once it closed this little area, which it did. So this drawing looks like it's some type of alien thing. Pretty crazy. Yeah, so actually this could hold. I don't know what the news is on this one as well. So remember, the move has to be justified. If there's no reason for the move, it's going to come back down to reality. But if the move is justified, which on this one it probably is, because EV's popping. Plus, yeah, this actually could hold here. So if you bought in somewhere around here and you're scared that this is going to continue to come down, it could hold. It might continue to ride up. If you bought up here, you might be holding for a little bit. If you like the company, they have product, they have revenue, they got targets that they're looking to achieve, hold it. Add in. That's up to you. But so far, it's holding that support. Right here would have been a great entry. Would have been good. 8 minutes. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. Thoughts on TTCF? I think you mentioned this to me before. They do like lettuce wraps or something. I actually, someone just messaged me, I should order the Fisker Ocean, and I think I'm going to. Out of all the EV vehicles, I actually like that one the most. That is a sick SUV. Sick SUV. I'm going to order it. I think it's only like $250 for a reserve anyway. But I wouldn't mind driving that thing. That is nice. If y'all don't know what the Fisker Ocean looks like, it's a nice car. It's a real nice car. I like it in white. Yeah, she a beauty. She a beaut. Look at that thing. That's sick. The wheels look like fan blades. That's dope. Yeah, that thing's cool. That was sitting on like 30s. All right, let me get back to that stock, Tattooed Chef. What do they make? Lettuce wraps? Tuna wraps? Something? Technically wise, let's zoom out. Let's get the bird's eye view. Half pipe formation. So you always want to zoom out and see what the stock has done to figure out where it's going to go. So the reason why you're hitting some resistance, clearly, you're back to there. You got a little cup action. It's going to be hard to hold these levels. I think maybe a pullback. Maybe a pullback. Probably down somewhere around low 20s, 22. I would probably load back in if you like the company. If it does it, depending on how strong this company is, what's in their pipeline, they can blast through. But 26 to 27, somewhere around there, going to be a challenge. You're going to have some tough work to get through this area based on over here. So new traders, they'll just look here and they'll be like, why is it having trouble? I don't understand why it's just going flat. I need to buy more. And then you zoom out and you realize, oh no, I should be selling here because danger zone, a lot of resistance. So it could pull down, cool down, and then head back up. Or obviously just blast through. If it blasts through, green flag. That's a breakout. That's the tattoo chef. All right, 5 minutes. Let's check for updates here. Stimuli. Any news? Jeez, Tony. You're a strange dude. No news. I don't see anything. Trumpy Trump, what are you doing? You tweeting yet? No tweeting. Yahoo? Anything? Just this lady still taking the shot. Take it already, lady. Nothing. All right, what's Fisker Whisker doing? Listen, if you guys like EV, probably the majority of you are already in our group. If you like EV, if you like tech, if you like SPACs, this is what I'm focusing on. So join the Discord. Join our Discord group. It's exclusive. It's going to close once we hit 100. So link is in the description. You got to join stock alerts. You'll get an alert right when I buy, sell, reduce, add, or go all in on a stock. So if you're interested in that, to join the group, we all share good ideas. We're all looking to retire young. So that's what this channel is. You don't hit subscribe just to watch videos. That button actually doesn't say subscribe. It says retire young. So if you want to retire young, that's when you hit that button. Don't hit it if you got $6 in your bank account and you like the 9 to 5. Only hit it if you want to retire young. All right, where we at? United. 40 cents. I'm disappointed in these airlines. Are they sleeping? Wake up. The pilots are half dead in the seat. Wake up, pilots. Get going. Get your foot on the pedals. Pull that yoke. What's XL doing? XL? 5%. What'd I say? The hell's going on here? Oh, it's down here. XL up 5%. She's a gapper. She's a gapper. Snoozing on IDEX. Let's see if IDEX looks good. I don't want to be a snoozer. All right, what's IDEX doing? Let's see if it's a buy. Whoa. Whoa. All right. This ain't looking that bad. I like when it had its pull down because it already had its run up, its profit taking. Majority of people probably left because they got racked because they bought at the top. All right, let's zoom out some more. See what we got here. Tell me a little bit about IDEX. I mean, it has these waves. It has these run-ups and deads. It's doing these very long waves. Surfers can't surf these type of waves. I mean, when they do surf them, they're big waves. They're fun, but you get a wave every 6 months. These waves are more fun because you get a wave every 3 days. What type of waves do you like? All right, order of 2,000 vehicles. Good sign. All right, let's add this one to the watch list. I don't want to sleep on it. So we're going to add it in. We're going to do a deep dive. Listen, when you find a stock that looks promising, chart looks good, or their numbers look good, don't just hit buy. I mean, nowadays, EV, you sleep for 2 seconds, you can miss 1,000%. But typically, you don't just hit buy. You get dirty. You do a little research. You look into the company. Look at their revenue. How many pre-orders are they getting? Do they have vehicles on the road? When are they going to have vehicles on the road? Do the vehicles even look good? Who's investing in them? What's the institution like? How many hedge funds are holding this thing? Are insiders buying? You got to look at all these things. Connect all the dots, build a little spider web, and you'll feel more confident. So when the stock tanks 15%, you'll go, okay, doesn't bother me. No, because I know who's investing in it. Like anything Peter Thiel touches, I'm buying. Bill Ackman, I'm buying. Baker Brothers, biotechs, I'm buying. So it's always good to see what these big fish are buying. It's an extra level of confirmation. That's what I'm saying. So if you're looking to buy an IDEX and you see massive institutions buying it up and you see a really good hedge fund that knows a lot about EV buying into it, he has a team of minions that research this thing all day. And they're like, hey, this looks good. We're buying it. They put an order in. Now, I like it. Oh, market's open. Uh-oh. Here we go. Clear screen. All right, what do we got? Market's open. Market's open. All right. IDEX. Through the roof. He called it. BFT. Ride. 5%. Where's Fisker Whisker? Fisker deep in the dumps. She'll wake up. XL holding levels. Pershing. 1%. Zoom in here. Let's get a little closer. Let's go 15 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. All right, looks like everything's holding what they pre-marketed at. Fisker Whisker pulling down. Pershing pulling down. Spirit perking up. XL. Is XL holding? No, XL's pulling back. Ride. Ride is punching through. Ride. Big gap. And it's running. Don't like that gap. But Ride's waking up. Sidex holding. Look at that. IDEX is like a rocket. Just needs a smoke trail. IVR. IVR is waking up from the dead. This thing can't hold over 350. Just dies anytime it touches it or gets close. United. United's doing a little mini rocket. Now, I'm just looking for something to buy or to add in. I'm not looking to reduce anything. I think all my positions are pretty good. I'm in a lot of quality stocks for 2021. Absolera, what are you doing? Absolera trying to hold that 40. It can't do it. It can't do it. It has a lot of fighting to do. It needs to get over 45 before the trend changes. I don't think it's going to happen. This thing might fall in the 30s. But a lot of big institutions in this thing can keep this up for as long as they want, but they're fighting. Fisker Whisker going green. All right, let's clear this out. Fisker Whisker. Right now, we're going to say we got a nice bottom around 1650. Let's see if it could hold. Let's see if it could half pipe. I would really like to get over 17 and then 1750. If that happens, we're going 18. We're going through the roof. That Fisker Ocean. Once I put that pre-order in, this thing's going to rock it. IVR, 340. Spirit, looking good. All right, things are actually starting to wake up. Look, IDEX pushing higher. All right. Bridgetown, back over my initial entry at 1740. It was a high entry, but it was a starter position, so I don't just buy. I don't just go in. Now, I build a position because I want to leave room if it pulls down. Because this could pull down to the 15s, and then I'll like it. I'll buy more. All right, what else we got? Fisker holding very lightly, very lightly. Listen, it needs to shake off a lot of people. It needs to shake off the people that are not sure. I'm very sure. So, shakes those people off, and then it goes. So, might be a little bit of waiting, but I'm very sure in Fisker Whisker. Look, when it does those little bottom big wicks, that's when it goes on a tear. So it's like, no, I don't want to be near 1650. It's too close to the bottom. I'm going to rock it up and hold here. Pershing. Look at Pershing. It's going. All right, let's refresh this. Let me know if you guys see any updates on stimulus, because I'm glued. All right, Bridgetown pulling down. That's okay. Could close this gap. I would like it into the 15s. Let's run it on a rumor right now. Ride. Will it hold the gap? Will it? I don't know. Li Auto. I don't really want to mess with Chinese EV right now. Just because of the regulations they're trying to implement. Like, I was playing with Neo back when it was like in the 20s, 30s, and haven't messed with it since. Where you at, Lee? Oh, nosediving. See what I mean? Steady downtrend. No reason to buy it. This one's going straight to Putville currently. Let me zoom out. Make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Oh, yeah. This thing's heading straight to Putville. I wouldn't touch this one until it turns around. Not looking good for Li Auto. Plenty of other good EV stocks out there, especially if you're American stocks. Fisker, Whisker, Ride, Blink, Tesla. You know, you got better options out there. I mean, they're making vehicles, so I mean they have that going for them, but they got a lot of bad press right now. Fisker Whisker 1.4, waking up, doing that half pipe. It's doing trying not to yell, XL pulling down a little bit, losing some gains. Absolera, it's trying. What else we got? We hit a little refreshy. Ride. Still going. It doesn't want to close that gap. It's like, what gap? Ain't no gap. Oh, Bridgetown. Selling off. All right. So if Bridgetown closes this gap, it looks like it most likely will. And then we got another big boy gap. So I would say loading zone for this one. Probably anywhere in here for now. 14 to 17 will be a good loading area for this one. Backed by Teal. Looking to acquire a big company. Pershing. Oh, wait a minute. Pershing. Starting to go bananas. Pershing waking up. Rumor mill. It's getting nutty. If you don't know about Pershing, got good old Bill Ackman looking to buy a big unicorn with all the colors. United, pulling back. IVR, you holding? Nope. See, IVR is a dead dog. Anytime it makes a move, just falls back asleep. Thing's lazy. Ride. Ride's going on for a ride, for sure. Making moves. Looking very good. Should I sell my modern share? Oh, Moderna. Let's see. What is it? mRNA? Yeah. Moderna. Pull up, Moderna. Where is it? Oh, wasn't this just in the 140s? What happened? I mean, look at the run-up. I mean, I would have exited right when it started curling. You have to watch when it curls. So, it hit us. So, little, I mean, I could see it instantly because I've been doing this a while. But right when it starts to make this curl and it starts breaking down, it starts doing the steps downwards, starts waving this way, get out. Especially if it breaks here. That's my exit. I'm going. That's going to continue to drop. I mean, you have to see this massive run-up. Usually they always pull down 50%, wave, and then if it's quality, they'll head up. But Moderna, I mean, how's their vaccine doing? I don't know. I haven't really heard any updates from it. Are people curing themselves? Like, what's up with the vaccine? Yeah, I could see a crash coming soon. But, like, a crash... I don't think it's coming now. I would say if it did, probably sometime in 2021, maybe around March, April, a little crash. I think too many people are trading. I'll just open puts, just counter it. But I could see a crash coming. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, you just get stuff cheaper again. But just make sure you're liquid by then. If you sense a crash coming, just go liquid. Day trade. Open some puts. That's why I always want to be in companies I'm very comfortable with. So if the markets do get shaky, they'll stay strong. Fisker Whisker, 3%. Oh! Wait a minute. Look at this. What is it doing? It saw my half pipe. It's like, no, we're not half piping over there. We're half piping much sooner. We're doing this little guy. I don't even understand what that is. This is not going to hold. This is an anomaly. I don't think this move's going to hold. But I'll take it. Clearing 17. Oops. Look at that. What a move. Let's pull up the port. How's it looking? Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. A lot of green. All right, 1730. It's making moves. Where's Ride at? Ride must be making moves. No, Ride's coming back down to reality. So they're inversing right now. So Ride went on a run first. Now Fisker's going on a run. Is Fisker lagging behind Ride? Or are they moving independently? I'll have to check that out later. But Fisker Whisker going on a little tear. It wanted to get away from this trend. Now look. These market movers know when they're near these trends. This trend right here, this line, big red flag if that breaks. We could fall much deeper and all this hard work is over. We fall back into the 15s. So they really want to hold above 16. Plus, RSI is still looking good. Not overbought yet. That's what I wanted to say about Moderna. You also want to look at pay attention to the RSI. Because RSI was through the roof. Look. Right where it peaked up here, RSI also peaked. Get out of here. So, pay attention to your RSIs. It really helps. Really helps. Always watch that before you buy. Where's Fisker Whisker? Let's get back to Fisker Whisker. Zooming in. I wonder, it must be like, I don't know what the reason for this move is. I can't multitask while I'm streaming, but I'm going to look at this right after I end. Find out what's up with this move. Must be some big buys coming in. XL. Look at XL. On a tear. XL held a nice trend as well. XL could hit 36 this week. I gave a $40 price target. And like I said by June, and then I forgot my own cardinal rule. It's EV. When I say 40 by June, it's really probably 40 by December 31st. This EV is nuts. I mean, that's not going to happen, but it probably might, but it won't. What's Pershing doing? 2%. 2% looking good. Absolera going down. Come on, Absolera. Keep coming. See what I said? It can't hold a trend. So like I said, do not buy Absolera until the trend changes. We're just going down. If you're in it already, that's okay. It's going to be a very good company. You're going to have to add in when it finally bottoms. But there's no indication that this thing is changing direction. None. Look at it from a far view, bird's eye. Don't look at it like up close in the 1 minute zone. Look at it, it's so light as well. Volume is light. Look at volume, 11,000. Nothing. People left. They're like, this is boring, which is what the hedge funds want. Because once it finally bottoms, they're going to eat it up. So it's very light. Still downtrending. Don't touch Absolera. When I did my video, it was supposed to IPO at 20. It opened at 60, 65 or something. Oh, I didn't buy it. No, I wanted it in the 20s. So I took a little position at like, I think 42, 43. I haven't even looked at it. It's a very small position because I wanted to get into it just in case it turned around. But I was very comfortable if it fell. I would prefer it to fall. I don't want to make my position in the 40s. I want to make it in the 28s to 35s. This thing looks like it's going to fall almost certainly into the 30s. What's Fisker doing? All right, ride pulling back. Oh, there it is, closing the gap. So it was listening. It said, fine, we know we need to close the gap. We're coming back. We're coming back. How much will it close? Probably half. Pershing. Oh, Pershing. It's holding up there. Pershing don't have to close no gaps. Pershing works on its own time. Fisker Whisker. Fisker's got no gaps. Fisker knows what it's doing. Pre-orders still rolling in. What is this guy doing? Oh, wait a minute. Bridgetown? What happened? It just rocketed back up? I could have bought a little dip, but I'm too busy streaming. See, this is the downside of streaming. I'm missing opportunities, but it's okay. Keeps me sharp. So every Monday, I'm going to do a stream 9 to 10 of whatever's going on, just watching the markets. It'd be a fun little thing. I got some ideas brewing too to make it more interesting, so we'll have some fun. But videos coming out this week. Absolera. What else was I going to do it on? I think I found a new EV one. I'm going to do another video on that. Nope. Maybe another Fisker update. I'm dabbling around. Listen, if you guys like EV, you like tech, you like SPACs, this is the channel. I don't look at any shoe companies or clothing stores. You know, real companies that show good potential. Spirit, what are you doing? Break 25, you're better than this. Absolera, still falling. Grayscale, pulling down. If this thing falls under 30, I'm buying. I am buying your IDEX. Whoever called out the IDEX is holding. QuantumScape. Let's see what Quantum's doing. Good call. See, the thing about Quantum is I don't know if it's overvalued because they have great technology and they got Bill Gates, Volkswagen, Amazon, and Tesla on the board. So they got the Avengers. They got the Dream Team. Right now, it's very expensive. Very expensive. So personally, I don't know if it's a buy at these heights. I'm waiting to see what could happen. This thing could break out to 200, which would be nuts. I mean, the last time it pulled down, it ran 100% when it did this. Just like over here, it settled and then it ran up. And now it's settling. So it could go either direction. It could break out or it could break down. It's overvalued. They're not distributing batteries. They're still manufacturing. They're still testing. So I'm going to keep watching to see what happens. 110 would be an exit area for me if I was in it. I'd exit, lock up my profits. What's Fisker doing? Fisker still running up. This thing's a beast. Fisker Whisker, 1730, 3.6%. Hey, if we could close out at 3.6%, I'll take it. I'll take it all day. All right, so I want to do Jibo. Because viewer wanted me to look at this. See what Jivo's doing. Let's add to the watch list. Yep. Jivo is on a tear. 25%. I'm kicking myself. I did not buy this one. This thing is just through the roof. It's Eiffel Towering. Where's the roof? Not anywhere in sight yet. This thing could keep going. See, these half-pipe formations have been very good for me this year. That's why you got to pay attention to these Tony Hawks. Whenever it starts half-piping, right around here is your buy. Well, not there. I would say more around here once it starts actually trending up because it could fake out and head down. Fork in the road. So it half-piped up. This thing's a beast. I've been meaning to dig into this one, but I'm watching so many others, I missed it. That would have been nice. Grayscale. Look at this. 16%. Ride and Fisker. They're in a race. 3.8, 3.4. Both looking good. Airlines perking behind. XL. Nah. Holding. Oops. XL has real products. I just did a vid on them. Real products, real revenue. Big numbers they're projecting for 2023. It's like 300x their current or 30x or something. A lot more. I think they made 20 million this year and they're looking to make like 600 million by 2023. 300x. IVR, you're a dead dog. XPEV. Let's look at the XPEV. Ooh, what's going on here? Whoa. XPEV through the roof. Looking ugly now. What was your entry on XPEV? Because it's not showing any signs of a turnaround yet. Nice run up. Great run up. But again, once it starts doing this downward spiral staircase, tongue twister, it's a red flag to get out. And then here would have been a trap. This is a bull trap. Started to head up. People are buying, and then they got trapped in. So right now for XPeng, I would be just watching, waiting to see if it could hold support right there. Major support. This right here is critical. So if you like this company, this would be a good entry once it shows a sign of a turnaround. Even though it touched the trend line, there's still no sign of a turnaround. So I would wait. But this would be an excellent place for this company to turn around if they can. If it breaks this, danger zone, head into Putville, into the 30s. What's going on over here? Not much. Everything holding. Fisker, Whisker pulling down. Pershing. Holding. Absolera falling 41. It's going to fall into the 40s soon. Jivo, 23. Grayscale, 16. All right. Stocks are holding. It's actually looking good today. They've all, everything's green on the watch list. What's red? Absolera, which is good. Li Auto, not in it. INSG, not in it, just watching. So everything's looking good. Market's looking very nice. Any update on Stimuli? Or he's at 2K. With the yeah. Any updates here? No. No updates. Nothing. I need to find a better place to get these stimulus updates. All right. Lee. Still falling. Whoever's in that Lee. All right. Let me see. I got some stocks that people want me to look at. Let me take a look here. Let's see. I did that one. AYRO. Oh, okay. This one's looking good. See, this had a nice run up. Nice run up, and then 50% pull down, right? Came down halfway. Textbook. Created a bottom right here. And now it's making its waves back up. Oops. It's waving back up. It needs to hold these levels. So this one's actually looking like it wants to rebound after the massive run up. Textbook, everything looks solid on this one. Looks good. Manufacturing of auto parts. Producer. Electric fleet solutions for use with urban and short haul markets. And Car Club 411 models. The company was founded on May 2016 in Texas. Texas engaging in compact electric fleet solutions? That's news to me. Very interesting. Fisker to the moon. Yeah. All right. Distracted. This one looks good. This one looks solid. I'm going to look into this one some more. Looks like their incomes are increasing. 52-week range right in the middle. This one looks good. Whoever's interested in this one, looking solid for maybe an ad to see if the trend continues up. All right. What else was that? OCGN. Eek. This one looks very confusing. What is this? Eye diseases. What, a little biotech? This one, I don't know. Very small company. I don't really follow many biotechs right now, so I don't really know much about this one. Let's look at AMC. See, AMC has been a roller coaster. Massive roller coaster. Are they going out of business? Or are they very cheap? That's the question. And right now, they look ugly. Strong bottom, though, at 2. But I would not be buying this until we break out of like 5. Get over 5, you might have my attention. Miss out on a 100% run, but that's okay. It's major downtrend. This would be a day trade. I would do a day or swing trade on this one. Let's see what GameStop's doing. Look at GameStop. Through the roof. Remember when I did that video? Deep dive in GameStop? I said the holiday season's going to boost this thing to all-time new dimensions out of the atmosphere. It did it. Look at this. GME. Just going ballistic. Up 330% since August. Crazy run. Crazy move. All right, what else? Let's look at Baba. Like a little baby Baba. All right, so Baba had an ugly sell-off. And this actually would be a very good entry to get into this company. Because if it breaks this area, it's going deeper, which would be ugly for this company. It's a big company. Big company. So this might be a good entry to capitalize on a nice $40 run. It could close the gap going up. But got to pay attention to the news on this one, see what's going on. I'm not in Baba, but it needs to consolidate for a couple days around here, and then it could start to head up. So probably won't start to head up like aggressively back to the levels where it was at for maybe like a month. It's going to be a lot of work because a lot of people are shorting this thing, so it's a major fight. It's a big fight on the front lines. Where are we at? Oh, look at Bridgetown. In the green. In the green. All right, well, it's not giving me my discount, so that's unfortunate. See, sometimes you want the stocks to fall down because you get a cheaper price. and it's not doing it. I did a little position at 1740, and I didn't get a cheaper one. No discount for me on this one, but I'll keep watching. Maybe I'll get the discount. All right. Spirit broke 25. Back in the green. AMC looks horrible. Sure does. No one's going to the movies. We got Netflix. We got Hulu. There's so many streaming services. I mean, the movies is cool, but you just go for the sound and the big screen. You could get a 50-inch, or not a 50, like a 100-inch TV for like $300. It's cheap. Put on those new Apple headphones. You got great sound. That's spatial. All right. I got to wrap this up because I want to focus on stocks and do some adding, preferably. But last look at the watch list. Let's see what's happening. Absolera, there it is. Falling deeper. Falling deeper in the toilets. It's going into the 30s, 100%. IVR, perking back up. Airlines, perking up, holding gains. Pershing, holding at levels. Fisker Whisker, holding, looking good. Let me zoom in on Fisker Whisker. Okay, we could do something like this. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Ride. There we go. It gave me half my gap. Okay, you could go up now. You gave me half. I'll take it. XL. XL's looking good. Oops. Not below that trend. Bridgetown. Not giving me discount. Foley. Big gap. Big gap. Well, I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll see. IDEX. Through the roof. Grayscale. Might be coming down. Gevo. Who knows? Gevo's nuts. 20%. Ugh. Killing me. Looks like it's going to come down now. All right. That's the run-up on the watch list. I'm going to get into some trading and focus, but no update on stimulus. So, nothing. Latest. Do we got any news? Just people talking trash? No news? Maybe I shouldn't rely on Twitter. All right. That's it for the stream. Absolera all-time low. Straight into the dumps. Absolutely. We're going to get them discounts very soon. All right. That is it, guys. Signing off for today's stream. And now it's time to do some trading. Peace.